Hello there, test subjects. Sign in with the room code, then take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. If you experience any nausea during the experiment, try to throw up in one of the empty beakers. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, nobody here's allergic to latex, right? Never mind, let's do this. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. Which classic film hero are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Let's see the votes. Get rid of the outliers. We have our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelt shiny. That 99% guess paid off. Hooray! You're damn right. You are the ultimate survivor. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Yeah. But if anybody asks if you are, say no. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. You should feel good about this. Probably. And this role comes with some science pellets. There's our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Okay, moving on to the next experiment. child would each of you be at a kid's birthday party? Assign those roles. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's find out who you are. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Ooh, a tie! Let's break it! Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think Schrodinger's cat always wants to get in the box? That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Type an answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. In science, we call that a shutout. Yippee! Hey, one vote is better than no votes. Here's who's who. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins! What's your plan for an alien invasion? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. The others will decide who did the best. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. All right, pick your final category. Which murder method would each of you most likely employ? Don't overthink this. Let's see where we landed. Hooray! You mind if we switch drinks? Well, it'll be quick. Ever thought about killing with kindness? Bang! Ooh, still no roll for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a backup roll that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role our final subject deserves. feels right. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. What would be your job on the Death Star? Write your answer on your device. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. The process works. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. Hello has been retired. You are allowed to pick the new universal greeting. What is it? Enter your answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. I feel so much better now. That was the final piece of data. Allow me to present your final roles determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome to the Dictionarium. It's an orphanage for made-up words, but like one of those really fun orphanages. Oh yeah, check out this crew. Very good. In the Dictionarium, you will make up a dictionary entry for a totally fake word. There is no right answer, but the most popular one wins, so stay on your toes. Oh, and for anyone watching, join the audience. Just input the room code and play along. Let us begin. First things first, I'm giving you a word. Now write out the definition that fits this word. This word went down with the Titanic. Then it came up with a squid. Then it crossed the Atlantic in the mouth of a whale. Need help? Think of a rhyme for your favorite word and then spell it really wrong. Is almost up. Go, go, go! Let's see what we have. And now we vote. These definitions are like children. Pick your favorite. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. When there is a tie, the winner is random. Sorry. Synonym time! Synonyms are words that have the same meaning as another word. It's your turn. Make up a word that matches the definition on your device. Round 2 goes fast, so type! The timer is low. Submit now! Let's check out these new words. Choose the word that best fits the definition. And the official new synonym is... In round 3, you will use the word in a sentence. This is your last chance to add to the dictionarium entry, so make it count. Write a sentence using the word on your device. It may help you to think of the sentence as a word caterpillar, or I don't know, maybe not. Time is of the essence. Submit now! Yahtzee! I want to see these. It's time to vote! opening sentences. And voila! I am so lucky you all were here to make this so good. Oh, and now we get to see who won. I can't wait for your return. I just saw a new word waltzing with my father. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly, no, you really mustn't carry 'em. And anybody can compete, a Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or charium, with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or barium. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a dictionarium.
Dictionarium, dictionarium, with words you will not find in the librarium. Dictionarium, dictionarium, it's time to broaden your vocabularium.
You've got to be creative, sense of humor is necessarium. Your definitions must stand out, we don't want ordinarium. To finish as the winner, well, you can't be secondarium. You've got to be the boss, don't settle for the secretarium. Anyone can play, a baby or a centenarium. Play it with your friends or even with your adversariums. Any time of year is fine, in May or Januarium. There's no excuse to not play dictionarium.
Dictionarium, dictionarium, with words you will not find in the librarium. Dictionarium, dictionarium, it's time to broaden your vocabularium.
By the time you finish playing, you will be extraordinarium. Your brain will be gigantic, all your friends will stop and stare 'em. And Harvard will bestow upon you doctorates honorarium. At Spelling Bees, they'll spell your words, you will be legendarium. So cancel all your meetings and clear your itinerarium. Throw a party right away, waste not a momentarium. Get ready to have so much fun, it's really kinda scarium. Join hands and sing the song of Dictionarium.
Dictionarium, dictionarium, with words you will not find in the librarium. Dictionarium, dictionarium, it's time to broaden your vocabularium.
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. I'm now initiating Security Protocol Lipstick Servo Bunyan, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. I'm pretty proud of it. Choose an available room and your desired participants. I'm really starting to hate glitching. Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. The prompt humans saw was, "It's better to be hot than cold." And now, let's judge how they responded. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the... Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 16 minutes. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. Here is the human prompt. Draw Bastille Day. Anything odd? Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, Or they could just be a terrible artist. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Welcome to the Writing Pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. Here's the prompt humans should have received. The happiest period of my life was... Okay, what can we harp on? Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right. And don't forget to hit that suspicion button. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the time. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicions. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Keep an eye out for my pet frog, Spot. He likes to hide in people's shoes. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. The prompt humans saw was... I know a lot about popular music. There's gotta be a clue. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. If we get through this... Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. Humans received. Your child's pony dies while they're at school. You should then... What do we think? Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. Next, Captain. It seems one player has barely been tested. Is that a good idea? Time for some more art. Their drawings could reveal an alien. Did I mention that if humans use all of their button pushes without success, you lose? Well, you do. Here's the correct prompt. Draw your grandfather. Do any of these seem stinky? Hey everyone, Why can't emergencies have calm alarms and soothing noises? And the title of captain has been passed. Time for another head scratcher. Keep an eye out for questionable positions. Humans received the following prompt. Your child wants a pogo stick. The more expensive they are, the safer they are. You buy one priced. And go. Welcome to the extraction room. I bypassed some subroutines to stop the timer. What's that? Sorry, I thought someone actually thanked me. Since you were the one to push the button. Isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have now 2 non-isolated members shall vote. Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. Do you require guidance? I'm initiating security protocol Ripley, Russell, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. Wasn't cheap, I tell you that. Choose an available room and your desired participants. Glitching is way more annoying than it looks. Welcome to the Writing Pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. And here's what humans saw. My favorite thing to eat is probably... Let's see what they came up with. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right. And don't forget to hit that suspicion button. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 17 minutes. Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. In order to run this test, I've deleted patently stupid from... Humans got... Nuts have no place in a brownie. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. If they're taking too long to draw, the hurry up button can help pick up the pace. And here's what humans saw. Draw a pumpkin. And discuss. Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicion. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Back to the writing pod. Glad you like it. Let's see if there's any weird responses. And the human prompt was... A very relaxing sound is... Let's obsess. Welcome to the extraction room. If you haven't noticed, I've momentarily stopped the timer. And yes, it really hurts to do this. Since you were the one to push the button, isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. There's still a lot of time. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. Let's see if you'll get it right this time. Whom will you isolate? There's still a lot of time left. Are you absolutely sure you've got this right? You only get 1 minute, so act quickly. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. So, I don't know if humans or aliens are pushing the button, but you only get 1 push each. If the humans run out of button pushes, the aliens will take over the ship. Alright, you're the next captain. Please make this opportunity count. Let's figure it out. I have to make my nephew's band recital. Whom will you isolate? There's still a lot of time left. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. Don't run out of button pushes, humans. Alright, you're the next captain. Please make this opportunity count. If we make it through this, I'm gonna make an effort to remember your names. Ah, another trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. Man, you opened one get-rich-quick email and bet. And the prompt for humans was... See CPR is a valuable skill to learn. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on. The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Get your drawing fingers ready. What they draw could be quite revealing. Did I mention that if humans use all of their button pushes without success, you... Let's see the human prompt. Draw a laser beam. There's gotta be a clue. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Is the glitching getting worse? I feel like it's getting worse. Next captain, you're on the clock. It seems one player has barely been tested. Is that a good idea? The writing pod again. You've got it. Let's see if there's any weird responses. Humans were given this prompt. I hate having to shop for and discuss. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. New captain selected. deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. You ever notice how there's no toilets on this ship? Humans, Scott. You're raising a super strong alien baby. The most important thing you can teach them is to always... Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Tell me you figured it out. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Okay, time to vote. The vote has failed. Time is running out. Don't run out of button pushes, humans. Next captain, go, go, go! There's less than 3 minutes. Drawing? Really? Are you trying to delete me? Here's the prompt humans should have received. Draw a crime. Less talking and more button pushing, please. You're up. No time to waste. Tell me you've got it this time. Whom will you isolate? You only have 30 seconds. Time's running out, Captain. You'll forfeit your time if you don't act. Okay, time to vote. The The humans ran out of button pushes. The game is now called Push the Nothing, and you've lost it.
mystery, know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, more murder.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. I flooded the roads myself to strand you here in a fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. It's all pretty standard family vacation stuff. Okay, first question. Who wrote The Feminine Mystique? Use your device to answer the question. I'm talking to you too, audience. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, it's time. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. Ah, the old skewers trick. Make a space in this box to hide yourself. I wish I had a magician's assistant for this, but oh well. Choose now, or I'll choose for you. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. Okay, take this cool sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I've always hated magic. Sword noise! Ooh, I needed that! Don't worry, dying doesn't mean you have to drop out. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's keep moving. Which planet has a solid surface? Almost out of time. Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to room 237. Let's play with dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. It's like blackjack, but with dice. And skulls. Look, it made sense when I first put it together, okay? It's your last chance to sneak a few extra rolls. You busted. One of the most common dangers of dice is blowing up. How can I run a hotel, be a good son, and murder daily? Somehow I make it work. Let's try another one. How many toes does a pig have on each hoof? Time's almost up. Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. This one should be easy. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. The player who follows the fewest rules correctly dies. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! I wonder if anyone's paying attention to what I'm saying right now. Mushroom, mushroom, stinky shark, Sacramento. Rule time is coming to an end. You were a little too unruly. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Whose movies begin with a lion roaring? Who picked this? Time for consequences. We're going to play Chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. If you want to survive, I'd pick a cup with no poison. Now let's see what you drink. So if you feel sick, it's just your diet. Let's keep moving. Ugh, it's so hard to decide what stuff to keep and what stuff to throw out. What does the pancreas make? Almost out of time. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Well, that sucks. Let's try another one. I wouldn't be a very good psychopath if I didn't ask you at least one question about the stock market. What phrase is used to describe a downturn period of declining stock prices? Who picked this? Come with me. You have 45 seconds to escape this room or you die. This is pretty stressful, right? All you need to do is pause and take a deep breath. And when you resume, I know you'll have it all figured out. Well, aren't you clever? All right, you're free to go. Let's keep moving. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, what is that? Who picked this? That's annoying. Let's try another one. Which of these Shakespeare plays does not have a ghost in it? Who picked this? I want to show you something. I'm going to give you a chance to password protect your life. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die. Now everyone else will try to crack the passwords. As a team, guess either password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. I will reward you all for every password that gets got. Don't be greedy about what letters you figured out. Let everyone know. Time's almost up. That password did not hold. I wonder if this is more or less ghosts than you'd find in most elevators. Makes you think. Let's keep moving. Which of the following orphan black characters is not played by Tatiana Maslany? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Follow me. It's the Pegs game. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. It's like you don't know if they're going right or left, but you know they're going down. Come on, the idea is for people to die here. Ah, crap. It's checkout time and too many of you are still alive. Let's fix that. Okay, this is a game where only one person can survive, so... I hope you don't mind a little water. Only one of these keys will open the lock to your tank. So many keys to choose from. I love how this combines the tension of impending death with the tedium of not being able to find the right key. Try again. Hurry up, MacGyver. You're running out of time. Finding keys is hard. I think we can all relate to that. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Clouds. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping, but you're not alone in here. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Canadian national holidays. Time is... Bottom row of a QWERTY keyboard. Time is almost up. A lot of lucky guesses. Don't fall behind. Are you afraid of the dark? Countries on the equator. The darkness approaches. Human hormones. The ghosts are catching up. Lights out for you. Animals statistically likely to outlive a moose. Time is almost up. die by beheading. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Lines from Liam Neeson's speech in Taken. You stole some yummy life force. It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.